if you just wanted to date my brother, go after my brother and don't use me as a stepping stone because then I'll step on you. Hey guys, it's Sharon. Now, when I first started planning videos for this year, I asked you guys, okay, what are some videos you guys want to see? Because like I always love getting your input for my videos. And this video in specific came up a lot, which in a way is like kind of sad, but also I'm not surprised because some people can really suck. So basically for this video, I'm going to be reading your fake friend stories. Been there, done that, will probably continue to be there and do that or get that done to me. But anyways, this is technically a part 2. I do have another video just like this one that you can go check out either before or after this video, whatever you like to do. And if you want to see more, you can definitely give this a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. Also, make sure to follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter so you can be in my videos just like this one, and definitely subscribe for more if you want to see more. I do have a whole playlist on my channel where I just reveal all your secrets, spill your tea, and just... that's basically like it. I mean, I do talk about periods a lot too, but anyways, go grab your snacks, go grab your tea, go grab, I don't know, whatever you want, and let's get into this. I had a friend who always talked about being yourself, and a few years back, I started to express my true self. She told me to be more like her. Oh my god, you should honestly like be more like yourself. No, not like that though. More like me. Excuse me, girl, what is the point of having a friend if you want them to be exactly like you? It kind of makes you think, so this friend wants someone that's like her, right? So I mean, if you want someone that's gonna be hypocritical and judge you, I mean, okay sis, you do you, but just be your own friend. I was best friends with this girl back in middle school. We would always be hanging out. When we would come over to my house, she would always ask where my brother was and why I didn't want to hang out with him. I didn't think much of it, but a couple months later they started dating and she stopped hanging out with me. That is so trash. I mentioned this in another video. I don't know if it's just me, but I personally think it is very weird if any of my friends, especially a close friend, were to date any of my siblings, because what happens if y'all break up? Then my brother doesn't want my best friend coming over because that's his ex. I want to know what you guys think about that. Should your best friend, or can your best friend, date your sibling? Now, putting that aside, girl, if you just wanted to date my brother, go after my brother and don't use me as a stepping stone because then I'll step on you. If you want him, just go to him. Don't go through me. Go around me. Thank you very much. She was super passive aggressive. She would constantly ask me if I should be eating whatever treat I was having, giving me a dirty look if I was wearing something ugly, and would tell me not to talk often because my voice was annoying. She said that she was doing these things because she was my friend and she wanted to save me from embarrassment. This is, though, extremely toxic, and it kind of feels like an evil stepmother thing going on. Like, I just immediately thought of the evil stepmother in Cinderella. It's just, why? Like, I'm not your child. First of all, you shouldn't even be that mean or that rude to your child to begin with. Second of all, who are you? Don't tell me what to do. Like, I don't see how this is a friendship. Maybe she has a different definition of the word friendship, but either way, like, girl, open that door and let this one out, and make sure the door hits her on the way out too. Grade 9, I had a friend. She had a class with a boy I really liked. She said she talked me up to him and said she talked about me, and he started to bully me instead. I spent 2 years being bullied by him and his friends because of her. I know in this situation the friend is really wrong for that. Understood, we got that. But I really want to talk about the fact that this boy and his buddies spent 2 years bullying someone for them having a crush on them. So I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you are rude to someone for having a crush on you, you suck. Because someone having a crush on you is probably one of the biggest compliments you could ever get. Second of all, this dude is just absolutely the worst crush to have because he made fun of someone for 2 years. Kind of a blessing in disguise that you found out this dude just really sucks. I hope whatever person he ends up having a crush on, they make fun of him for him having a crush on them. Yep, karma. I told my friend that I liked this guy and that he liked me too. She was excited and said that we would be perfect together and that she totally shipped us. A couple of weeks after, she broke up with her boyfriend because she realized she liked the guy that I told her about and made out with him at her birthday party. Let's just say I never talked to her again, and the guy's now begging for another chance that I'm clearly not gonna give him. Good for you, sis. If he didn't see your worth the first time and chose your friend, oh baby, I'm not a second option, so bye. But aside from that, I don't understand friends that go after their friend's crush. I've never had a friend that had the same type of taste in guys as I do, so I never had to worry about that. I want to know if you guys had to deal with that or not, because this just seems ridiculous. Like, girl, if you like him, just say so, okay? Don't be shady about it. When it comes to girl code and liking the same boy, there should be 2 options and 2 options only. Either all is fair in love and war, whoever gets him first, fair game, or 2, no one gets him. He's completely off limits. I feel like as long as you're open about your 2 options and not shady, then you can still salvage this friendship and someone would also get the boy or not get the boy. You know, some people are just sucky. My best friend dated my ex even though I wasn't over him. This is really situational, because if the friend asked the friend, I like your ex, are you okay with me dating him? And the friend said yes, then I mean, fair game, girl. But if the other friend didn't even ask or didn't even tell the friend whose ex it was, then that feels a little bit weird and a little bit shady. And then you start to wonder, so how long have you been plotting to take my man? But again, communication would have been nice. But also, maybe if your ex moved on, then like you deserve to move on too. He's called an ex for a reason. You X him out, on to the next. You know, my best friend told me she couldn't hang out one night when I asked, but then I saw her and my boyfriend hanging out alone on her Snapchat story. Long story short, they hooked up. She's now pregnant with my ex's baby. Oh snap, that escalated quickly. Always use protection. But aside from that, I just want to understand what thought process was going on, and I don't think there was a thought process going on, because if I'm gonna be shady and I'm gonna go after my best friend's man and I'm gonna hang out with him, I'm not gonna post it anywhere. I feel like that's the number one thing about cheating or being like a homewrecker and being shady is you don't post. That's how you get caught. But also, this literally happened to me back in high school when like a friend of mine was literally hanging out with the guy I was seeing. And I was like, did you not think that I would see this? I guess it's common to lack common sense. I had a crush on a boy and my friend liked the same boy I did. She told me I wasn't allowed to like him and she said she would kill me if I still liked him. Like kill, like murder. This girl threatening murder? 911, what's your emergency? Looking back, I can honestly tell you, no boy was worth this much trouble, drama, murder, you know? I feel like at that rate, it's like, okay, have him, you know, plenty of fish in the sea that won't get me murdered. I hope this girl is in anger management issue classes now. I was born and raised in the US but have Asian ties. Anytime I wore cultural clothes or ate ethnic foods, friends would say things like, you have such exotic taste. Like what? Each time I told them that this was my culture, it was a norm for me. Well, it turns out that this person told the school that I was too foreign and they ended up switching me out of some of my harder classes because they were worried I wouldn't be able to keep up. Boy, I'm cultured, not stupid. I love that. Not what happened, but I love the I'm cultured, not stupid. Thank you very much. I feel like hidden under this is not only just a lot of bullying and a lot of fakeness and being messed up, but also a lot of racism. This is kind of similar to the situation when guys go up to a girl that is not a white girl in America, for example, and they're like, oh, you're so exotic, so ethnic. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Because you know what exotic means? Not natural, not native, doesn't belong here. And it's like, I was born in this country. This dude was just salty. He wasn't as smart as this girl and he couldn't live with that. And that's what I'm gonna say happened. One of my friends has a super cute guy friend. Him and I talked during a party one time and I was really into him. After the party, I kept asking her for his number, but she wouldn't give it to me because she has feelings for him and he's one of her best friends. This girl has a boyfriend and she says that about every guy she knows. Excuse me? So if I was this girl's boyfriend, I would be very concerned, not gonna lie. I feel like I already know what type of girl this is because man, have I met plenty of girls like this. She cannot be alone and she doesn't know how to be alone. So she has her boyfriend, but she has backup boyfriends. So in case the relationship with boyfriend A goes to ruins, she can jump up to the next boyfriend and get into another relationship. And it's just a cycle of this girl just not knowing how to be on her own. You know what I would do? I would find that boy on Instagram, I would find him on Facebook, I'll find him on Twitter, Snapchat, whatever, and ask him for his number myself. Things started getting rocky, like she was spreading rumors about me and I never knew it was her. Turns out she was doing that to get info on me to give to my ex so he could stalk me, and she did it for money while they were dating. She ended up pregnant and my ex left her. What the heck just happened? The first and only thing I can really focus on here is the fact that this girl's ex was paying his new girlfriend to stalk his ex. What? Let me find out my boyfriend wants me to stalk his ex. What does that tell you? Oh, maybe he's not over his ex. Maybe I shouldn't be in a relationship with him. This is the most insane thing ever, and also really creepy and really disturbing. You dodged a bullet, sis. I told my best friend who I had a crush on and she never heard of him before. The very next day, she tells me she DM'd him on Instagram and they talked all night. A few weeks later, they began dating. Every time I tell her about a guy I like, she tries to steal him away from me, so I don't bother telling her anymore. What does she get from that? Like, what do you gain from making your friend's crushes crush on you? I feel like this is an ego thing. Like, homegirl just needs that as a confidence boost, or that's just how she gets off, which is really weird and really like evil and kind of very concerning, I'm not gonna lie. You know what it is to say, oh, I don't know who that is, and then like 2 weeks later you're like, actually he's my boyfriend now. You specifically did that. You went out of your way to get to know this boy that your friend has a crush on and then date him. Why?
What was the reason?
What was the reason?
What was the reason?
Fake. I think I was the fake friend in the situation, but you decide. I had a really close friend and she started being mean, called me fat, told everyone a deep secret, etc. Well, after she got dumped, I started dating her boyfriend. Oh man. I feel like in a sense, this is karma. This friend was a bully. She got dumped. If you just happen to take her boyfriend after she got dumped, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. She bullied you, so like, no remorse from me. All's fair in love and war. She got dumped, she's single. It's not like you started going after the man while they were still together, so maybe that's just me. Tell me what you guys think. I had a group of friends who would always hang out with me and they would never ask to go to anybody's house but mine. I woke up during a sleepover to find two of my friends missing. I went looking for them to find them hooking up in my bed while the other girls were sleeping in the living room. Turns out I had the most comfortable bed to do it on, and that's how I found out they were lesbian and fake. The disrespect. You come into my house to then go hook up with someone on my bed that I'm not even sleeping in my house? Absolutely not. If I were to walk into someone hooking up on my bed while having a sleepover, I would definitely tell their mother and make their mother buy me a new mattress because I'm not sleeping on that dirty, perverted mattress now. Thank you very much. That is my mattress to make dirty, not yours. I had a friend who told me she supported LGBT. One day I came out as bi to her. She dropped me. Who lies about supporting something? But I also feel like she said that to bandwagon so she wouldn't be shamed. So I think that's her reason for lying about it, but it's also like, girl, just because your friend is bi doesn't mean your friend is crushing on you or gonna make a move on you. I don't know, it's just like, why lie? Once we were at school, I bled through, but I didn't know. It was in the middle of class and my friend sat behind me. When she noticed I had bled through, she yelled, OMG, you bled through. That's disgusting. You should learn how to handle a period. Then she just laughed at me. I never spoke to her again. Good for this person for never speaking to that trash bin ever again. Yes, I said trash bin because any girl or any person with a period that makes fun of another person with a period is trash because you also have a period, and that right there is a recipe for karma to come back around. I can't wait for the day that you bleed through. Why are you gonna make fun of people on their period? That is literally something they cannot control, and that's also nothing to be ashamed of, especially if you have a period too and you know what it's like. Trash. Big trash. One of my friends invited me over for a sleepover. When we were doing face masks, she mixed glue into it and said I was a jerk because I was friends with all the boys in her class and she was jealous because her boyfriend talked to me more than her. She was 11. This just reminded me of that Vine that's like, I'm 11, so shut the up. Anyways, two things here. Two things. Have you guys ever like put just like glue on your nose because that was supposed to help with like blackheads? I'm not saying to do it, but I'm saying I did it when I was younger. I don't think it was right or okay to do, but still, you know, so if you want to look at that bright side and like lie to yourself a bit, I got you, sis. The second thing, maybe you should take up your boyfriend not talking to you and talking to me more with your boyfriend, not me, because it's your boyfriend, that's your relationship. Go to him with your relationship problems, and that's the tea. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. If you have your own fake friend stories, please comment them and please share it with us. We love to spill and sip tea on this channel. Now, shout out of the day goes to Destina on Instagram at thank you so much. If you would like to be shout out of the day, just follow me on my Instagram and stay active. And of course, like I mentioned at the beginning, I do have another video just like this one. I do have a part 1 of fake friend stories. If you'd like to see a part 3, let me know. But in the meantime, I also do just have a bunch of videos where I just reveal your secrets and spill your tea in general. I have a whole playlist on my channel, and if you are into period videos, I also have a whole playlist of those on my channel too. But all that being said, if you guys would like to see more, definitely subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!